It's cold up here in Calgary, Alberta. So today's day went a little bit longer. So what actually might end up happening is I'll start the first half of the live stream because I'm on the west coast here, and then I'll break for some dinner, and I may come back and do more chill playing. But I did want to do a live stream because I was kind of excited to do one. I just kind of had an epiphany today, being in Canada. And recently celebrating Chinese New Year with my family. I thought, wow, wouldn't it be kind of cool if I celebrated it kind of in my own way with the language of music? So just want to give a shout out to people across the ocean in China, in Asia, Southeast Pacific. Happy Chinese New Year, Gong Hei Fat Choi. I don't know how to say that in Mandarin. If you know how to say that in Mandarin, put it down phonetically in the comments. Also, I hope my mic's working because I just kind of went live without testing any of the equipment, but I can see my microphone bar moving there. So fingers crossed that you can actually see what I'm saying and it's not just my lips moving. But maybe if when I check it after I'm done playing, I'm hopefully at least it'll capture the music. But I'll check it after I'm done playing, and then hopefully if the voice mic isn't working, I can correct that in the second part of the stream if there is a second part of the stream. But you know, this is a belated Chinese New Year up in Canada. Kind of, I think I missed it, the big 2-week holiday, but consider it an early one for next year. Happy Ramadan to all of our Ramadan celebrating friends. It's also coming up to Easter, so kind of like early Easter celebration. So yeah, spring is around the bend, but it's kind of a little bit light snowfall today up in Calgary. How's it where you are, guys, holding up with the cold? Okay, so a little bit of background about the two pieces that I chose. I kind of recently fell in love, or we fell in love with the song Butterfly Lovers. It's a Chinese folk song that's really well known. It's a traditional piece of Chinese music. And I just thought, you know what, embrace my Canadian-born Chineseness and play a little bit of that. You know, I'm unique. Actually, a little known fact about me is that when I started playing quite young, around the age of 7-ish, my first teacher actually was Chinese, and she immigrated actually from China. And she used to play with Chinese orchestra there and also teach at the musical conservatory there back in China before she moved over to Canada. And so I was lucky enough to find her. And she was the first one that introduced me to traditional Chinese music, like as one of the pieces, just as part of my learning repertoire, just for fun. So that'll be the second piece that I play. The second piece I've played since I was around maybe 8, 9, 10-ish. I actually, one of these days I might dig up, my dad has some old footage of me playing that way back in the day. And actually, back in the day, maybe about a year or two ago, I probably played it better when I practiced it, but I haven't played this in a while, maybe for like 2 or 3 years. So it's going to be a little bit rusty, but it needs a lot of practice, but it's a delight. That's the second piece. But the first piece is the Butterfly Lovers, which is a very well-known traditional Chinese music. So it's not sort of for everybody's liking. Everybody has their own tastes. But for those music theory buffs out there that want to hear some music in the pentatonic scale, which is what a lot of what the traditional Chinese music is based on, here it is. And yeah, I just thought I'd embrace my uniqueness, being my background, that I do play some of that music, and it is just for fun. I like to kind of revisit those pieces when I have time, so it's not always classical and pop and country. So I'm a little bit eclectic. Canadian born. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later, but I'm actually have Vietnamese refugee heritage. So we are Chinese, but I was born in Vietnam, and then we moved to Canada when I was really young. So I have a lot of that background in me. So I love pop, country, classical, and a little bit of Chinese traditional folk songs. So yes, the first one's called Butterfly Lovers. The second one is actually called, I don't know what it's called in English. So if you do know, please help me translate it. My Chinese is so rusty, but in Cantonese it's called Hon Tin Lei. I don't know what it's called in Mandarin, but literally translated it means the sound, the loud sound of thunder, or loud thunder. So, and that's very well known too. So here we go. 新年快乐, and tell me how to say that in Mandarin. Hope you guys can hear me. Yeah, so that song is the hardest one. I can't believe I still remember how to play it. But actually, I have posted a video for the Loud Thunder song of one of my previous videos years back. I might put the link down in the description later if you want to revisit that video and what it's actually supposed to be sounding like when it's very virtuoso. I actually played it on a less impressive keyboard back then before I upgraded to the current one that I have right now, which is more of a professional recording style. So it goes to show that it really doesn't matter. Obviously, you want a good quality keyboard, but the player matters more than the instrument sometimes. So if you want to take a peek at that old video, some of you that enjoy that style of music, you can revisit that song again. I actually, the more I play it, the more I kind of refresh my memory about how it's supposed to sound. So I'm gonna actually run through them one more time just for fun because I'm just kind of enjoying it. So I may see you later. If not, have a great week. But I will definitely do more of these chill music and relax type live streams. So I hope everybody's doing well. You know, you may know me as the girl that's trying to finish the Chopin Opus 10 number 1 etude and try another song also that I'm working on as well, but I'll keep that as a secret so you can keep guessing on which one that might be. But until I see you again, be well, be safe, and take care. And happy practicing. So I'm just going to continue running through again. So don't log off yet if you want to see a little bit of a better version of it. I'm hoping I can record a better version of it, at least document it.